In this video, we're going to talk about something that matters more than most people realize: how the way you walk can affect your balance, safety, and independence as you get older. For many folks over 60, one unexpected fall can mean weeks of recovery, or even a complete change in daily life. But the truth is, a lot of these falls can actually be prevented with small, simple changes in your walking habits. We'll go through 6 powerful habits together, each one designed to make walking easier, safer, and more natural again. And before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Just drop your city or state in the comments below. And if you have any personal tips that have helped you stay steady, share those too. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Point 1. Head position awareness. One of the easiest but most overlooked habits that affects your balance is the position of your head when you walk. It may not seem important, after all, your head just feels like it sits on top of your body, but it actually works like a steering wheel. Wherever your head points, your shoulders, back, and hips tend to follow. If your head is always tilted down, your posture slowly collapses without you even noticing. Many older adults naturally look down because it feels safer. You want to see where your feet are stepping, especially if you're worried about tripping. That makes sense. But here's the problem: when you keep your head tilted downward too often, your shoulders round forward, your spine leans, and your center of gravity shifts. That shift can make your steps less steady, and it also limits how far ahead you can see. Ironically, looking down too much in the name of safety can actually increase your risk of falling. So what's the solution? Therapists recommend something called the 20-80 rule. It's simple: keep your head up and eyes looking forward about 80% of the time, and only glance down with your eyes about 20% of the time. This way, you're still checking your steps when needed, but you're not letting your whole body collapse forward. A good practice is to focus on looking 10 to 15 feet ahead of you, whether you're indoors or outdoors. This keeps your posture upright, helps your body stay aligned, and gives you more time to notice what's coming up in your path. So the next time you catch yourself staring at the floor while walking around the house, remind yourself, let your eyes do the looking, not your neck. It's a small shift, but it can help you walk with more steadiness and confidence. Point 2. Arm swing rhythm. When we think about walking, most of us focus on our legs. But here's a secret many people don't realize: your arms play an important role in keeping you balanced. Every time you take a step, your opposite arm should swing forward. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. This natural rhythm is built into your body. It's how you learned to walk as a child. And it's one of your body's built-in tools for staying steady. The problem is, as we age, many people lose this habit. Maybe it's stiff shoulders from arthritis, maybe it's because you're often holding a bag or using a cane, or maybe it's simply fear. When you're worried about falling, your body tends to stiffen up. You clench your arms to your sides and walk cautiously, almost bracing for something to go wrong. The trouble is, that stiffness actually throws your balance off even more. So what can you do? Start by becoming aware of your arms again. Let your elbows stay soft and relaxed, not locked or stiff. As you walk, allow your arms to swing gently, even if it's just a small motion. You're not trying to power walk or look dramatic. Just let the natural rhythm come back. If one arm feels weaker than the other, focus on the side that moves more freely. Even swinging one arm is better than none. Some people find it helpful to march lightly in place near a sturdy counter, just to practice the rhythm before going for a walk. Others like to count their steps with their arm swings to check if both sides are balanced. Remember, walking is a full-body movement. When your arms join in, your balance improves, your stride feels smoother, and you'll notice a new sense of comfort with each step. Point 3. Heel-to-toe walking. The way your foot touches the ground makes a big difference in how steady you feel. Many older adults don't even realize their walking pattern has changed over the years. Instead of rolling the foot from heel to toe, they start putting the whole foot down flat, or sometimes even landing on their toes. It might feel easier or safer at first, but this habit can actually increase your risk of tripping. Here's why: walking is designed to follow a natural sequence. Your heel should make contact with the ground first. Then your foot rolls forward to the ball, and finally, you push off with your toes. This smooth heel-to-toe motion helps absorb shock, keeps your joints aligned, and allows your steps to flow more naturally. When you shuffle or land flat-footed, your stride shortens, your muscles work less, and you're more likely to catch your foot on a rug or uneven ground. The good news is that this habit can be retrained. Start in a safe space, like your living room or hallway. Walk slowly and pay attention to the feeling of your heel touching first, then rolling forward. Don't force big steps. Keep them small and controlled. If you want extra feedback, try walking barefoot across a towel or a yoga mat. The soft surface helps you really feel the heel-to-toe movement. At first, it might feel unusual, especially if you've been shuffling for a while. That's normal. Your body knew how to walk this way for decades, it just needs a reminder. With a little daily practice, this pattern will come back naturally. And when it does, you'll notice your steps feel more grounded, smoother, and safer. Point 4. The power of small steps. One of the simplest changes you can make to improve your balance is to take smaller steps. At first, this may sound almost too basic to matter. After all, we've been told all our lives to walk tall and take confident strides. But as we age, long steps can actually work against us. Here's why: when you reach too far forward with one foot, your body's center of gravity shifts backward. That puts extra strain on your knees and hips, and it also slows down your reaction time if something unexpected happens, like a crack in the sidewalk, a slippery patch on the kitchen floor, or even a dizzy spell. In those moments, longer steps give you less control. Smaller steps, on the other hand, keep your weight centered and closer to your body. This means you're more stable, quicker to recover if something surprises you, and less likely to drag your feet or catch a toe. It also helps if you use a cane or walker, because short, steady steps make it easier to move the device along with you without feeling like you're overreaching. Here's a simple way to practice: walk across a room at your normal pace and count how many steps you take in 10 seconds. Then do it again, this time focusing on making your steps just a little shorter and quicker. If your step count goes up, that's a good sign: you've shortened your stride. And with practice, those smaller steps will start to feel natural. Think of it this way: shorter steps don't mean weaker steps. They mean safer, more controlled steps. With this one simple change, you'll feel more secure and confident each time you walk. Point 5. Core strength equals balance strength. When most people think about balance, they picture their legs and feet. But the real secret to staying steady begins in your core, the muscles in your stomach, lower back, and hips. These muscles are like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, the whole structure wobbles. If your core is strong, everything above it feels more stable. As we get older, many of us naturally lose strength in this area because we sit more and move less. Over time, that weakness shows up in the way we walk. Maybe you find yourself leaning on furniture for support, or your posture feels slumped, or your step seems shakier than before. It's not just age, it's often your core saying, "I need a little attention." The good news is you don't need to do heavy workouts or complicated routines. In fact, the best core exercises for older adults are small, gentle, and can be done right at home. For example, try standing near a sturdy chair, lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground, hold it for a few seconds, then switch. This simple move teaches your body to stay balanced while your core muscles quietly do their job. Another easy option is what therapists call the stomach pull. While brushing your teeth or waiting for your coffee, gently pull your belly button in toward your spine. Hold it for a few seconds, then release. Nobody will know you're doing it, but your muscles will feel it. Consistency is what matters most. Just a few seconds here and there, a few times a day, can start building real strength. And when your core gets stronger, you'll notice your posture improves, your walking feels steadier, and the fear of tipping over begins to fade. It's like giving yourself an invisible shield of support. Point 6. Awareness of floor patterns and transitions. Many falls don't happen because of big obstacles. They happen because of the little things we don't always notice, like a rug, a shiny tile, or the slight step down into another room. As we get older, our depth perception and reaction time slow just a little. That means our brain takes an extra moment to adjust when the floor changes beneath us. In that small delay, balance can slip away. Think about moving from a soft carpet into a glossy kitchen floor. Your feet are already stepping forward, but your brain hasn't fully registered the change. Or imagine walking from bright sunlight into a dim hallway. Your eyes need a few seconds to catch up, but your body keeps moving. These tiny moments are when stumbles are most likely to happen. A simple habit can make a big difference. Label the floor in your mind. Each time you step into a new space, quietly say to yourself, tile, carpet, or step down. It may sound silly, but this quick reminder gives your body time to prepare. Some older adults swear by this little trick and say it completely changed how steady they feel. Another tip is to pause when the lighting changes. If you move from outdoors into a shaded room, or from one brightly lit area into a darker hallway, just stop for a second. Let your eyes adjust before taking the next step. And if you wear bifocals, be especially cautious on stairs or curbs, those lenses can distort how you see the ground. By practicing this awareness, you're not only avoiding falls, you're building confidence. You're training your body and mind to move together, instead of rushing ahead on autopilot. And that awareness is one of the most powerful tools for staying safe and independent. Point 7. Breathing and relaxation while walking. There's one more habit that often gets overlooked, yet it has a powerful effect on balance: your breathing. When we feel tense or worried about falling, our body naturally stiffens up. Shoulders tighten, steps get shorter, and breathing becomes shallow. That tension makes walking harder, not safer. It's like trying to move while holding your breath. You lose your natural rhythm. The truth is, relaxed breathing helps your body stay loose and steady. When you take even, gentle breaths, your muscles get the oxygen they need, and your nervous system calms down. This keeps your posture more upright and your steps more natural. Think of it as giving your body the signal: I am steady. I am safe. Here's a simple way to practice. As you walk, count your steps with your breath. For example, inhale for 2 steps, exhale for 2 steps. Keep it light and easy, don't force deep breaths, just let them flow. This not only creates a rhythm between your lungs and legs, it also keeps your mind focused on the present moment instead of on fear. Another trick is to check your shoulders while walking. If they're lifted and tight, consciously let them drop and soften. A relaxed upper body helps your arms swing naturally, which improves balance even more. Some seniors even like to hum or quietly say a calming phrase while walking, such as, steady and strong. This gentle rhythm keeps tension away and builds confidence with every step. So remember, walking isn't just about your legs. It's about your whole body working together. When you breathe calmly and let go of stiffness, you'll notice your steps feel smoother, lighter, and more secure. So now you've learned 6 simple but powerful walking habits: keeping your head in the right position, swinging your arms naturally, using a heel-to-toe step, taking smaller strides, building your core strength, and staying aware of floor changes. None of these require special equipment. None of them are about pushing your body too hard. They're about making small, smart adjustments that help you stay safe, steady, and confident every time you take a step. Here's something important to remember: one of the biggest challenges of aging isn't just physical, it's the fear that comes with it. The fear of falling. The fear of losing independence. That fear can weigh heavily, sometimes even keeping you from doing the activities you enjoy. But these habits give you back some of that control. They remind you that your body is still capable, still strong, and still learning. The best part is, you don't need to wait until tomorrow or next week. You can start practicing these changes right now, whether it's in your kitchen, your hallway, or even as you walk out to the mailbox. Each time you try, you're not only building balance, you're building confidence. I'd love to hear from you before you go. Which one of these habits surprised you the most? Or which one are you planning to try tomorrow? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words could give someone else the courage they need to take that first step. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more practical tips, and share it with someone you care about. You never know whose life you might improve with these small reminders. Take care of yourself, keep walking with purpose, and remember, you're not done moving forward. You're just getting started.